So I wanted to just talk about walking for sciatica, because I think everybody, if you go online, everybody talks about how, you want to walk for sciatica. It's like, okay, sure, but like, if I'm in so much pain, how do I even start that, right? And I think, so the first thing is that if you're in so much pain to be able to even walk and can't do it, then probably you're in the very acute part of the injury, and you need to just in my experience, what worked is just waiting it out until you can actually walk a little bit. Now keep in mind, even from the beginning, I was able to walk 2 to 3 minutes. If that's all you can do, that's all you can do, right? And then slowly progress to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is. And an interesting thing happened with me is that I'll share this, is that it was always painful to start. Would have some pain around the hip, sometimes it was going down, and then like clockwork, right around that 45-minute to 1 hour mark is when I actually noticed things started to become pain-free, and that was really encouraging. Like, you're dealing with all this pain and then you become pain-free. In fact, you can get addicted to that feeling, which is what happened to me, and you got to be careful. What I started noticing is that the longer I'd walk, the better I'd feel for more days, which is bizarre. So then I just started walking 2 to 3 hours a day. And again, I recognize that I'm fortunate enough, I don't have any children right now. I know a lot of you guys, and you work different jobs, and everybody's situation is different. But what I was doing right around 6 p.m. or so every day for a year was going on 2 to 3 hour walks, right? And noticing that the longer I went, the better I'd feel. So continue doing that. I did that so much that I gave myself plantar fasciitis, and that's something that you have to watch out for. So it's not a lot of fun, but what I'm trying to get at is, you just want to figure out what your dosage is. Now, they typically say go for like a few walks a day, spread it out. Don't go for like one long walk. I always found that one longer walk worked better for me, because again, it took that amount of time to alleviate that pain. So that's what worked for me, rather than 3 20-minute walks spread out throughout the day. But just figure out at some point what's that dosage, because there is diminishing returns. So you want to figure out the dosage that works best for you, and then wherever you can, layer in strengthening. So this is your clamshells, your dead bugs, your bird dogs, your glute bridges, all those things to continue strengthening, even calves and feet, the whole chain, right? So you maintain that strength if you can. That would be my recommendation. But you'll find, for a lot of people, myself included, physio itself didn't really work on its own all that much. It was really walking. Walking was the thing that's sort of got me to where I am, right? So you figure it out after a while, and you notice that maybe after that you can go on jogs, start with lighter jogs, but obviously, you just have to figure out what it means for you and where you are in your journey.